Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickstar, and this is my attempt to make a Tales of Vesperia anime, which we never got. So, yeah. First things first, I'm splitting this into I'm gonna making 3 seasons from this, because there's 3 major parts in the game, so basically they count to their own season. So yeah, and basically it's not really going to be much different from the game, because normally transferring a JRPG or an RPG to anime format, it's basically a copy and paste, basically, isn't it? But well, since I'm making it, I'm going to be putting in some other stuff too, just to spice it up. So, yeah. As you know, it starts off with the whole incident at the beginning, where the low quarters core in the fountain gets stolen. But to work on that a little bit more, we kind of see what came before that, like the townspeople getting the money together to pay the guy who's coming to fix the fountain. We kind of see that as well. So it's not just it's straight in. We actually see the backstory of where all the money came from. So basically, when it gets given back, we actually know where it's all going to be going. And also a few things that happened within that, like selling some stuff to make the money, so having to give up some possessions, which, yeah, you're always going to get them back later, as we know. But still, also put that in to make it even hit a little bit more harder, or put a little bit more feeling into it, whichever way you want to go by it. But yeah, we have that thing at the start, then it comes the next day, early mornings, then the guy steals the core in the fountain, and then as normal, it plays out fine. Yuri goes to the mansion, Yuri breaks in, Yuri meets Tweedle A and Tweedle B, fights them, then gets put in jail, and he breaks out with Raven's help. And then going around the palace, having a little game of You Can't See Me. So basically, as like it was in the game, which is technically it was like don't get detected. In the anime, it will be do not get detected, because it will be going around the corners and all that without being seen. So we've got to use a little bit more sneaky tactics, not just run up to someone, fight him, and then knock him out and then go. He has to be a little bit more sneaky. And he gets to Flynn. Well, yeah. Then he's hiding behind the corner, and then he meets Estelle. The exact same way. And this is the only time outside of getting from the prison to Lair, is the only time he's going to be fighting. He fights there, then they go to a bedroom, she gets changed, and then, yeah, same as always. And it works, well, as I said, the exact same. So, well, I also got to get to Flynn's room, then they meet, Zagi is his name? Whatever. But also, just for a little bit more fun, each of the mission achievements are going to be in every single one of the fights, the major fights. I don't know why, it's just going to add a little bit more to it. because simply just beating up the person and then calling it a day will be a little bit boring. So gotta add a little bit more to it. So, as I said, each of the mission achievements, are all going to be present. Right, I can't remember every single one off the top of my head. Well, actually, I can't anyway. I have to look them up. But it has been a while since I last played it, because I did play a whole 100% playthrough of it, which you can kind of go back to that as reference if you like. So, just to emphasize more on how the story and progression of everything's going on and what's changed, what I would like to change. And yeah, basically after that, the mission achievement, which I think is basically Estelle doesn't get hit by Zaggy when she joins the fight, which obviously that's going to be easy, because Zaggy's attention is going to be on Flynn, but it's actually going to be, it's supposed to be Flynn, but it's Yuri, because obviously he's there and he's been mistaken for him, so all attention on him. That's easy to get that done. So, yeah. Then after that, obviously the same as like in the game, fix the door, but we actually see him fix the door, not it just blank out and then it's fixed. So we actually see him fix the door, and then they get out the exact same way by going through the sewers. Fight a few monsters going through the sewers, because you can't go through a sewers without fighting something, can you? Even if it is an anime, you cannot go through with one, like, right? So, then we get out. Well, then they're out. And unlike it was in the game, the initial bit, the bit when Yuri gets back to the low quarter, is going to be like extended about one episode. So he gets back to town. Well, I can't remember. I haven't actually counted how many episodes from there. So probably I'd say it's the second episode at the end of it when he goes to prison. Then he takes about 3 before he meets Estelle. Then another 3 before he gets out. Then he gets out. No. Yeah. Till he gets out of there. Then he gets to the lower quarter at the end of, well, the episode they're on. And then 1 full episode in the lower quarter. Give Estelle a little time to talk to the people around. See what's going on and all that. And find out that, even though this is her finding out a little bit sooner, that she's sheltered and she doesn't know much of what's going on in the outside world. Even though in like the game, I think she finds out later, but at least this she finds out a little bit sooner. And then at the end of that, same as last time, Tweedledee and LeBlanc, I think it is, all come and try and apprehend Yuri, but thanks to all the people, because they got to know Estelle, and obviously they already know Yuri, they're willing to help. And yeah, they give him all the stuff as normal, money, a blank piece of paper to fill out the map, and yeah, then they leave. So that's the initial part, and that's about 8 or so episodes, give or take, 8 to 10, something like that. I can't fully remember on how, as I said. Then we have like 1 or 2 wandering around in the open plains to get to the hold. That is all going to be in 1 episode, because there's not really much to do in the hold. It's get there, talk to the shop vendor, go deal with the incident at the gate with the monsters attacking, and then finding a new way to get through. So yeah, all that in one episode. Then, as like I said, because it's still still a bit away, one full episode going to the woods. And then let's say about 2 episodes going through the woods, because gotta add some, gotta make it go as long as possible. Then they get out and get to Hello, which going through the woods is 1 episode, and then going straight from going out the woods, they get to Hello in that next episode right afterwards. And then they have the whole incident there that they've got to deal with, which I would say about span it about 5 episodes or so, give or take. Maybe a little less, but 5 is a maximum. It could be a few little shorter, because there is a lot of things going on, like getting there, meeting Carol, going back out to the woods, taking on the egg bear, coming back, making a potion and all that. So that's why I said about 5 episodes. Then, yeah, I'm kind of going over every single location is kind of, and I'm not going to remember them all anyway. But I do really wish I could. But I'll go as much as I can. So then they're going up to, what is it? The mage's place, wherever it is. So basically, because there is quite a bit of a journey, say about 2-3 episodes to get there, because yeah, it expands the world. It makes it a lot bigger than that's why I'm doing this, because making it a lot bigger than what it is always good for it, because as like I've said in my talking about the anime studio, letting the anime breathe works. Get more lore in. So they get there. Then they have the whole incident with Rita, with trying to get in, not going in the back door, then going to Rita's house, breaking in, waking her up, going to the ruins, coming back, all that. Say about 6 to 10 episodes in total, with getting into that town and leaving the town at the end of, even with the Shaikos ruins. That was what I say is like a good number, roundabout. And yeah, going from there to the pathway where yeah, I can't remember that location. Not like straight path through where there's a mountain that you can go up, but obviously they take that mountain. So to get there, possibly about, it was 2 to get to that village, to that town. So it has to be 3, 4, because I think they do make, because you do make a stop in that Hello, don't you? That's something that you can do, but oh yeah, you have to. So it's 4. So it's 2 back, then another episode in, because Rita's got to check on the tree, and then 1 episode to get to that next thing where the blaster core has been destroyed. So yeah. Then it will take about 3, 4 episodes going around in the forest, and also coming up to like grave at the very top, and we're actually seeing Duke. But I wonder, should yeah, basically every okay in the 100% playthrough where you can actually meet Duke in all these locations, you are going to meet Duke there at the exact same time, because you need to know more about him to understand why he to understand why he does what he does at the very end. Because as I said, you gotta learn about the everyone important. So yeah, we put that in. So as I said, 4 episodes which includes that in total to get all the way around. Then get to okay, they've got out in about 2 episodes to get to the harbour, and also you know all the little skits that you get. Obviously, they're still going to be in it, but they're going to be conversations that they have on along the journey and all that. You got to put them in there. They have to be. You just got to find the right place to actually sort of put them in. So next we get to the harbour, and yeah, same as always. Okay, so yeah, there's still a lot to do, which is I'm still trying to remember all this off the top of my head. It's not working. So going to the harbour, the Kaufman, obviously she's got people to help, but they turn around and run away, so because they don't want to deal with the fishermen. And oh yeah, this is also going to have Paddy in it. It's taking it from the definitive edition version. So yeah, Paddy's going to be in it. All her like little bits of randomness that she does is going to be in here too. It should be fun. A little bit of comedy. Because yeah, they actually fight and she's in the mouth of one of those monsters. And she thought the fish was just playing. See? Comedy. It needs a little comedy. Then they get basically to the other harbour. They get the ship at that point, or is it? Yeah, I think they've got. Yeah, they get the ship at that point. Yeah, because it was helping with this, and as a reward, they get the ship and the helmsman. Yeah, just throw him along too. Actually, no, the helmsman becomes Petty, so yeah, either way. But still, Petty's not there all the time, so yeah. But oh yeah, in the previous town, they had to deal with the whole whatever his name, the magistrate, and his whole like thing that he's doing for making it constantly rain, and what he's doing to the people for his fun. So yeah, they had to put a stop to that, which I would say wait, was that right? I'm as I said, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble trying to remember. I actually no, I'm confused. Either way, that will take about 3, 4 because well, they have to do stuff. They have to get arrested. They have to get put in the cellars. then you have to find Paula that was taken. So yeah, I'm gonna skip over some major bits because it's, as I said, it's hard to remember everything. And then when you get over, yeah, I still can't remember how everything actually happened. Again, how do they? No, because they get the ship when they're on the opposite side. So again, how do they? Oh wait. Ah, yeah, now I remember. Oh yeah, because dealing with that, then chasing him onto the ship, and then dealing with him there, and meeting Barbos. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then that is all they get over. Ah, now I remember. That other stuff comes into it later. So, okay, basically, somewhere between 5 and 10 episodes for that whole bit with the magistrate and getting to the ship, and then basically ending up in the water at the end after the ship basically goes up in flames, saving Yoda. Yeah, because then Flynn comes along on the boat and rescues everyone, and yeah, he sees Master Yoda, and then they're across. Okay, now I'm starting to remember a little bit of stuff. So yeah, 1 or 2 episodes after that, basically in the harbour. Then say about 4 or 5, getting to the Guild City, and 2, 3 within the city to begin with. Then they have to. No, it's 1 or 2, not 2 or 3. 1 or 2. Then they have to leave to go to the other place to. I can't remember everything that goes on, but yeah, gotta meet Raven's got to join the team. Then, and basically while they're there, deal with the Air Crane. Then afterwards, meet the Dawn. Then come back, and then we have a little bit of stuff, which, okay, in the city about 1 or 2. Getting to the other place would be about 2. In there would be about 3, because it's the major boss fight, and you got to somehow work away the mission into it. Well, it's easy. And then after that, 1 as they're getting out to meet the Dawn and have that little sparring match. Then again, about 1 as they actually having to get back. Seriously, I'm kind of going nowhere, aren't I? But as I said, it's something I'll just like. So yeah, basically get back to the city. Flynn's got a note. Wait, does he even know at this point? Yeah, he has a note for the Dawn. Gives it to the Dawn. He gets arrested. So that'll be about 2 episodes. And then it kind of leads into. So basically, Flynn's got arrested. That'll go up to 2 as they get back and all that. Or probably just 1, I don't know. Then going to the manor, which will I think it'll take a day to get there, but they'll get there at the end of the one episode. So then dealing within the manor, probably 2, 3, something like that. And then having to come back because a war's about to break out. Right, is it? I'd say I'm forgetting key moments, but it's the gist of it. Come back, stop the war, I think. Yeah. Because Finn's got the real letter back. And yeah, basically when they get back into town, they gotta find the actual person behind it, with the magistrate and Barbos. Barbos runs off. The war is stopped. I can't remember when the Dawn actually does seppuku. Is that after all of it? But yeah, so basically from that, would probably be about 1 episode. Then kind of like going off with the night there to get. So it's a lot quicker. It gets done in less than 1 episode. To get there, destroy the top device, and then they basically get captured and thrown in prison. All the weapons took off him, and yeah. So after that, because they're already in prison, they come up with that little argument, which I'm surprised not many stuff actually try it. I've only seen it twice. In the Legend of Heroes game and Tales of Vesperia. The only 2 times I've seen it. Right? No, wait, I think I've seen something else, but those 2 off the top of my head. And then, yeah, basically they're going around finding their stuff and all that. 1 episode to find all their stuff and do a little exploring. Next episode, they run into everyone else as they're making their way up. And say about 4 episodes to basically get up and defeat Barbos and get the aqua core back for the lower quarter. So that's about 4. And then, well, yeah, they make their way back to, Dongers. That's what it's called. And then it plays out there, and basically, I can't remember how many episodes. Yeah, because it's this bit where he has to commit seppuku, because Yuri's his second. Yeah, after the whole incident with Barbos and all that. So, yeah, that will be an episode in itself, dealing with that. And then it's basically a rush to leave because something else has occurred. I can't remember what though. But as they're leaving, yeah, Pharaoh shows up and starts talking to Estelle and calling her poison. Oh yeah, and Heracles is also... Oh, he's here. The Commandant's here, and he brings out Heracles. Wait, right? Is that right? Either way. Then the Pharaoh's talking to Estelle, calling her a poison, and a sip poison. Is that right? And basically saying you should die. But Yeah, because then Heracles actually starts firing at Pharaoh, and then Pharaoh flies away. The bridge also gets destroyed, and then after, okay, yeah, basically after Pharaoh goes, as like we've seen in the game, with the same anime cutscene, has the same conversation with Yuri saying, I'm going to continue this journey. And then everything plays out the same. The bridge is destroyed. Flynn's telling Estelle to come back. It's too dangerous and all that. She says no. And basically, to wrap up the episode and the season, so Estelle's already told Flynn that no, she's not coming back. She's going to continue this journey. There's stuff she has to find out. And Flynn's going to Yuri's going to throw the Aqua Core to Flynn to go give back to the lower core. And that he's going to be keeping an eye on her anyway to make sure she stays safe. So, yeah. That is season 1 of what I would like. But, as I said, it was all kind of vague and probably not that interesting, but maybe if people really want, I could possibly go into a little bit more detail. It's just I'll have to look back at my previous series on it and actually make points and everything. But it's, as I said, most of it is going to be copying from the exact same from the game itself. So basically, if you want to know, you could just go back and watch my series anyway. It is 100% complete. So, yeah. What do you guys think? As for season 1, as I said, it's a big game broken into three major stories, and each major stories, as I said, I'm going to be doing its own season. So season 1 was just about the lower quarter. Season 2 is going to be about Estelle finding out what she is. And yeah, season 3 is going to be with Duke. And but it might actually be a little bit shorter than all the others, because basically there's not much to that part of the game. It's mostly just side quests and stuff. Hardly much, but it can still work as one. But anyway, as I said, that's it. So I would like to know, do you think it would be a good idea? Even though, as I said, it's just a brief outline. Hopefully it actually comes to fruition. But if not, hey, I can dream, can't I? So, yeah. That is going to be it. So, yeah. I'm going to end this here. So if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell for notifications, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.